You're watching The Source on CNN Philippines. The Finance Department sees no reason to repeal, revise, or even suspend the Rice Tariffication Law following the continuous drop in farm gate prices of palay due to the influx of imported rice to the country. Also addressing the African swine fever cases, will there be enough supply of pork meat this holiday season? Let's go straight to the source of the story. Agriculture Spokesperson Assistant Secretary Noel Reyes. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Ina. Good morning to our televiewers here at The Source.
Let's start, sir, with rice importation. A hot topic now with the complaints from our farmers na masyado daw pong bumaba na ang presyo nila because of the import of cheaper rice. Right now, we're the top importer of rice in the world. What brought us to this situation, sir? What does that mean for us?
Nagkataon lang, no? The RTL, Rice Tariffication Law, was enacted during the harvest season when it was, pag natapat sa iba yan, iba ang effect, no? Might as well, kasi main harvest season ngayon for the, and natapat siya and mas lalong bumaba ang presyo ng palay because of the influx of imported rice. But then again, we're happy that rice prices went down from the high of 40, now 32, 35, the regular milled, versus the NFA rice of 27. So we're getting that level below 30. We hope so. But then again, palay prices went down because of the harvest season. Supply and demand. No?
Are you saying, sir, that perhaps after the harvest season, hindi na ganito yung magiging impact on farmers?
Definitely, Ina. No? Kasi, so we're monitoring the palay prices. As of November 7, the lowest we had, average, was 13 for the wet, for the fresh, meaning 18% or 20% moisture content, and 16 pesos for the dry, 14% moisture content, versus our buying price, the NFA, at 19 pesos for the 14% moisture content, and 16 pesos for the fresh. So may 3 pesos difference. For some areas, mas mababa. So, expectedly, lalo na yung remote areas na walang NFA present. So, again, itawag niyo lang po sa NFA kung saan po, kung malaki ang harvest dun sa lugar na yon, kung saan mababa. Say, mga 12 or something.
Okay. Sir, are there plans to suspend rice importation? Because we're reading reports, monitoring reports, quoting supposedly President Duterte, that he said, itigil na muna yung rice importation, obviously to help purchase yung stocks ng local farmers.
We heard the news, and we're still awaiting the directive from the palace, from the President himself. So, but then again, marami ng rice dito, imported rice. So, even if he will not say it, kukunti na lang talaga mag-import. In fact, less than 80,000 metric tons na lang pumapasok noon a week ago versus the 200,000 a month ago. So, bumaba na ang imported volume na pumapasok dahil nga harvest season na.
Okay. So, again, sir, wala pang directive as far as the DA is concerned to suspend rice importation. But you do expect this to lessen. Meron namang pong some proposals na dapat, dahil marami na nga tayong stock ngayon coming from yung mga imported rice, ubusin na daw muna ito. Is that what's going to happen?
Yes. In fact, ganun din ang directive ni Secretary William Dar for the NFA to unload first the imported rice. Na-import na previously, second semester of last year and first semester this year. So, mga 3.6 million bags yan. 1 million na unload, so there's more, 2 million plus pa. So inuuna yan at 27 pesos per kilo.
Okay, if that's what we're doing, sir, ang directive is to purchase the rice stocks already here. In effect, are we sort of,
not purchase,
rather sell, but in effect, are we discouraging importers to, importing right now?
No. They know how to play the game. Meaning, puno na yung mga bodega nila, and then there's still may local harvest pa. So again, they have to weigh in their options, and in fact, marami nang pumasok na imported rice, so why would they import more? So nasa kanila yon.
Okay.
That's the spirit of the law. Everybody can import rice to bring down rice prices. definitely that's the heart and soul. And of course, the second part of that law is that we provide 10 billion every year of subsidy in the form of 5 billion for farm machineries, 3 billion for inbred seeds, free to farmers, and then 1 billion for credit and 1 billion for extension and training. So every year yan, 10 billion insured yan for the next 6 years for 60 billion. In fact, 11 billion na nga as of 2 weeks ago ang pumasok na tariff on imported rice. So the excess amount, say about 11 na, no, 1B, and thereafter, no, ibubuhos uli yan sa farmers. For them
Direct cash aid ba yun, sir?
Yes.
In what form?
Yes, in the form of machineries, in the form of seeds. Okay.
Okay. Sir, we've been hearing different positions on the law, no?
Yeah.
Ano ba, re-review ba talaga ito? Repeal? Secretary Dominguez of the DOF recently saying that no, there are no plans to repeal, to suspend, or
we
what?
agree. We agree. And then the Secretary William
So is there,
agrees.
sorry sir, categorical ano na lang?
Yes.
Are you going to review?
There's a review process after a year or so, but again, nasa option po ng main author. We thank Senator Cynthia Villar kasi kailangan i-review nila, no? There's a joint committee.
After a year, but do you see it needed right now?
No. Para bang we're just cuddling a young boy, a young girl, or a young infant. Wala pang ilang buwan pa lang ang RTL. No? It was enacted March, and then the IRR, implementing rules and regulation, was done a month later, and then the law itself was implemented June, and the imports came in June also. So again, the law is too young to be, we have to handhold them, or her. No?
Sir, how soon do you see the impacts, yung benefits ng law happening? Because the Secretary of Finance is saying that, kailangan i-push to because this is the only way to boost competitiveness in the local, among local farmers. How fast could that happen?
Fast, the same. Nag-umpisa na kami mag-bankroll. We started giving away free seeds, inbred seeds to farmers of 947 municipalities all over the country. These towns till 100 hectares or more, no? Okay. And then libre yon, 3 billion worth of seeds, no, inbred seeds to farmers. And then 5 billion more of farm machineries for their preparation, for land prep, for harvesting. And then kaakibat ngayon yung 1 billion in credit and 1 billion in extension and technology. So again,
eventually
we'll see the fruits of this RTL 3 to 4 months from now when we harvest and so forth and so on. We're looking at 3 to 4 seasons before we get to see the initial fruits of this law.
Okay. Sir, before we end the show, may pinag-uusapang 5,000 peso cash aid for farmers. Is it going to happen before Christmas as initially planned?
Yes. As approved by the Cabinet.
Okay. Thank you very much, Agriculture Spokesperson, Assistant Secretary Noel Reyes. Thank you for joining us here on The Source. I'm Ina Andolong. You're watching CNN Philippines.